Reality is, we got a bunch of soulless people living and sharing this planet with us. Truth is, not all these people even have souls. How do you know if you have a soul? It has zero to little connection with money and more a connection with how you choose to live your life. See, many of us live a life of, it's the three main things: eat, sleep, and repeat, and get in line with what is planned for you in your so-called life. But how do you know if you're soulless? If you participate in habits that cause you to literally lose yourself, and you have little to zero interest in life, and all you do is cause problems, all you have around you is problems, and that's how you know that you're soulless. Because you have people that nowadays drink, and you know how when you drink, you have spirits inside of your fucking vessel. It's not a joke that not everyone who drinks is deadly, but let's say 70 or 80% of the fuckers who drink nowadays, they don't have nothing to fucking do in life, and they're fucking depressed, and they probably want to kill themselves. And now they go spreading their fucking energy, and we have to share our planet with them. What the fuck? Get out of my face. See, you can be a drinker and you can still be logical enough to express yourself and be plain. But how do you lose your soul, right? How do you lose it? You lose it when you give in to these fucker and entities. These entities make you have desires like, hey, I don't give a fuck. Hey, I'm gonna just be this. Sure, yeah, you can say it's an ego, but when you're really possessed by a fucking demon and you're going out of your way to just make all hell break loose, like you're just living a fucked up life. Your emotions are all over the place. You don't know how you feel. You can't talk to anybody because the way you talk is just fucking obnoxious. You know what I mean? And sure, it can be a decision to, hey, I'm gonna stop drinking. It's a quick little fix, but is that gonna change how you are? Is that gonna change your essence? You know what I mean? You can drink, sure, but you're inviting demons, you're inviting entities. And most of these soulless bought men don't have fucking souls. They've been so fucking programmed to the point where you can literally make a man your bitch by making him cry, just by inflicting the right amount of negative energy. And this is not something physical. Sure, you can beat the shit out of someone, but this is not something about that. It's something spiritual. When you look at people, you know that most of the men are suffering depression. Most of the people are suffering from, like, most of the marriages aren't even fucking happy, and we're living in this western fucking civilization that's supposedly more rich, more, we have everything, but there's still fucking wars, there's still people depressed, there's still people committing suicide because the education system is so fucked. And what do we do about that? Oh yeah, we're living in paradise, we're living in heaven. The fuck out of here with your heaven, man. I wouldn't want to live with you in your heaven. What you do don't make me fucking feel a single thing, because I ain't you. There is a difference. And this is not something to do with skin color. This is something deeper than that. There are people on this planet who have a mission, who have a purpose, and there are people who are sitting around doing jack shit with their life. And it has nothing to do with money. In the end of the day, everyone is a fucking child. So that no matter how you see it, everyone has been schooled, has been into this fucking system to get married, to get children, and then just to die. And in this entire process, you don't even have a moment to sit and think, hey, where did those times go where I had everything perfect for my life? Everything was perfect. I felt like this was paradise. I was walking around like a kid. And we don't get to be kids again because, oh my God, we're adults. We have responsibilities. Fuck your responsibilities, man. There are people drunk on the street right now, homeless, and they don't give a fuck. They could be rapists in disguise. And it only takes a real man to look at them and just say, hey, there's no point in fighting. Because these people are soulless to the point where they've accepted the material world to the point where they don't have anything to live for that is spiritual. They've cut themselves off. These are the people who drink every single day, who don't have integrity, and oh my god, I couldn't even lie about this. A person who has no soul is the easiest way for another person to lose their soul. It's like, you know, that domino effect. If someone loses their soul to alcohol and fucking depression and drugs, sure, you're the next person that looks at that and goes, hey, wow, now I feel that fucking vibe. You know what I mean? And it's not like, I'm not saying everyone is connected in this shithole, but I'm saying you have to be really careful of who you allow to come into your space, because there are fucking freaks out here who have no goals. And in the sense that they don't have goals, it doesn't literally have to mean, hey, I want to be a billionaire. No, it can be a goal like, hey, I have a goal set that I'm going to do this one thing that is going to make me happy. You know what I mean? And ethics. A good man can sacrifice everything, but if he sacrifices his moral code, holy shit, everyone will be respectless. We live in a world that is respectless. We treat women like fucking property. We teach men that, hey, fighting for the rest of your life to a system that's just gonna fucking crumble at some point is potentially useful, which is not. Because another fucking lockdown happens, everyone is gonna be, oh my god, toilet paper. Nah, fuck that. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? We're all gonna die. Oh my god. Bitch, shut the fuck up. There are people going through so much more worse, and we live in a world that is like that. And you have to see through the fucking illusions. If you have family, consider yourself lucky. Having family is lucky. Having people who care about you is lucky. And sometimes the closest people in your fucking circle actually hurt you the most. So you should cut them off. It's not about disrespect, it's about you living your life to the fullest. Because who the fuck knows who is family and who is not? In reality, if we talk spiritual, your father could be your enemy in the previous life. And your mother could be your fucking worst enemy in your previous life. Who the fuck knows? And this is a whole game in the spiritual world, because energy never fucking dies. When you die, it's not just your body that perishes, it's your soul essence on this material realm that transforms into something spiritual, and then you leave into the ethers, and that's the real you. But until you're stuck, as long as you're stuck on this physical realm, you won't even have a thought of, oh my god, I have a soul, I have a spirit, I have something that's higher, that potentially can exist after all of this aftermath. That being said, don't sell your soul to fucking alcohol. It is a demon. That's why they call it spirits, because the moment you drink, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter how good you are, the potential for you to be fucking possessed and depressed is very high. And this has nothing to do with your upbringing or your ego. Sure, if you have a good upbringing, you might be able to fight the demonic influences and just enjoy yourself. But either way, you're inviting fucking demons. And most people can't control it, and they just pollute the world and think that it's okay. You know what I mean? You do as you please. It's a free world, but just don't go on corrupting everyone around you, because it's not good. Not every drinker is a fucking drunkard. That's also true. Some people don't lie. Some people do respect themselves, respect their bodies. And we live in a world where we have both contrasts. We have people who disrespect the shit out of themselves, and we have people who respect themselves. And where do we belong as spiritual beings? Not choosing to participate. Because what is participation? The day you win the race is the day you choose to never race at all. Peace. Like, comment, and subscribe.